Going on, everybody? Zach here from the Trading Network. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to do a little bit of a daily review based on my trade plan that I posted this morning in our Facebook group and what happened in the ES futures market today. If you're not familiar with our Facebook group, you can find a link in the description to join for free and find these trade plans every single day at New York Open. So as you can see here, I have my trade plan up, and typically what I do is I'll mark off some key levels. If we have any high impact news events, I'll put them on here. And after that, I get into a little bit of my market profile analysis and try to determine within the higher probability what price is likely to do. So as you can see today, my summary here says overnight inventory is 100% net long. This basically just means, to give you guys a quick idea, that the entire overnight profile, or most of the overnight profile, is above the settlement price from the previous day. So I won't dig into that much yet, but I will go back to the trade plan here and we'll continue. So overnight inventory is 100% net long, which means that most of or all of the overnight activity is above settlement price. So with that, we are also looking to open in upper value area from Monday, which is yesterday. And upper value area means close to the value area high from the previous session. So with that, I will be looking, or was looking, for acceptance above the overnight point of control at 33.9950. So we'll go back over to the profile, and you guys can see that we have 33.9950 here, which is the overnight point of control. This is where the most trading activity took place in the overnight session. You can see that this is where the TPO comes out to the furthest point, which indicates that point of control for this profile here. So with that, this was my line in the sand for today's session. So I was thinking, I write these up before New York session. So when I was writing this up, I was essentially thinking, if we cannot break and hold above the overnight POC, then we're very likely going to fade the overnight session, which means do the opposite of what the overnight session does. That is the higher probability play. And I would be looking to target these levels down here. So the overnight low, of course the value area high from yesterday. We had a naked point of control from yesterday's session at 33.86 even as well. And then we had some more levels further. But my last target was actually, my last downside target was 33.7325. And I believe that was because we had a weekly profile level in this area. This is an initial balance area for a weekly profile, actually, that we had from the week of October 5th. So I was interested in this area here. So that was why I had my furthest downside target there. So getting back to the session profiles, the higher probability play was for New York session when the market opened at 9:30 a.m. Eastern to do the opposite of what the overnight session does. So if the overnight session is long, if the majority of the price action is to the long side, to the upside, buying pressure, then overnight is more likely to fade that and show selling pressure, essentially, in the New York session. So that is precisely what we got. So going back to my trade plan here, you can see that I say, since overnight inventory is long, I will be looking for the higher probability play, which is the New York session fading the overnight to the downside. If price can move above the overnight POC and hold that as support, I'll be looking to take longs to the upside to higher profile levels, more specifically the overnight low and the range low from the previous sessions. And on the flip side of that, which is what happened today, if we cannot move and hold above that level of 33.9950, I'll be looking for downside targeting the October 26th value area low. So going back to the profile, you can see the value area low from yesterday was actually all the way down at 33.65. And since we opened fairly high since we opened around really 3400, 3397 level. I thought it was less likely that we were going to have that wide of a day following what we saw in yesterday's session rather. So I was looking for price to get held up in this area, and you can see that we actually, in this overnight session, we're working down, and we did actually work down to the value area low from yesterday, and got within 2 points of the range low from yesterday as well. So that happened. Obviously, it didn't happen before New York session ended today, but we did it just a few hours afterwards. So moving back to my trade plan, we're going to go and check out the scenario section, where it's basically a quick breakdown, a reiteration of what I explained up here. So in short, upon open, I was looking to see if we could get acceptance above that overnight point of control at 33.9950, which again is right here, this level right here. And you can see today's profile opened up here. We peaked above it a little bit. We got to 34.0150, and we could very clearly not hold that level as support at all. So with that, what I had here on my trade plan was, if we do not hold above that level on open, I will look for shorts down towards yesterday's value area low. So for the most part, that is what I did today. I was looking for trade opportunity, not necessarily one trade from the break of 33.9950 all the way down to value area low from yesterday, of course. But I was looking for trade opportunity with the probability shifted to the downside. So to kind of wrap up how I have my trade plan here, you can see in the summary I have the line in the sand, this 33.9950 level, and I say if ES moves and holds above that level, target these levels to the upside. These are profile levels from previous sessions and other areas of interest that I have, mainly from market profile. On the flip side, if ES moves and holds below 33.9950, I was looking to target 34.97, 33.93, 33.86, and 33.73. And those were downside profile levels from yesterday's session and from the weekly session as well. So when we look at the profile here, you can see we broke 33.9950 to the downside. We quickly visited that 33.97 level, which was our first target here. So that got hit quickly. Then we proceeded to kind of hang around inside of the overnight range for a little bit. And once we broke, we got a fairly quick flush down to this 33.86 level, which was our third target. Our second target that got hit was this 33.93 level, which was settlement. Settlement is, especially if prices in the vicinity of it, settlement's a really nice level to target or take trades off of, or at the very least look for reaction at. So first target was hit, second target was hit settlement, and we got our third target hit at 33.86 even, which was the extended naked point of control from yesterday's session, which means that was a point of control that once created, this was not touched again. You can see that we obviously did not go down to 33.86 in the overnight, and we did revisit that level in New York session today, which closed that naked POC. So it is no longer extended naked POC. It is just a previous point of control now. So with that, we proceeded to move down through today's initial balance low, which is essentially just the low for the first hour of the session. Also a nice level to get some opportunity off of, and again, at the very least, watch and see what the reaction is. So these initial balance levels obviously aren't formed until the first hour of the session is completed. So what I was looking for, once I saw this form, what I was looking for was price to obviously continue down towards this value area low. And we didn't get there, obviously, like I said, in the regular trading hours session, but it was a good area to target, again, because if I clean up this weekly chart a little bit, you can see that we had major areas of interest here. So we had the 71 level, which is currently the value area low for this week's profile, and then we had the 73 level, which was that initial balance high of the week of the October 5th session. So when I see things like that, when I see multiple profiles line up, like I've mentioned many times, that's what I'm looking for in regards to high probability trade areas. So going back just one more time to my trade plan here, you can see that all of these levels did end up getting hit today. The levels to the upside didn't even get touched because the line in the sand did not get violated with conviction, you could say. We wanted to see that 33.99 level, that 3400 level, if you will, get used as support, and buyers couldn't do it today. So higher probability played out. We got that push to the downside, which is what we look for. We look for how the overnight inventory is positioned. If the overnight inventory is long, higher probability is for New York to fade that, and we see some downside pressure. If the overnight inventory is short, the higher probability, again, is for New York to fade that, and we see upside pressure. If the overnight inventory is balanced, which I will post a video and you guys can see an example of a balanced day, then we are typically going to get, or more likely to get, an inside day or a ranging day. So with that, I will let you guys marinate on this daily review. If you're curious about market profile, how I use it on a daily basis to scalp the ES futures market, please feel free to like, subscribe, and check out our free Facebook group in the link down below. You can also find our website, thetradingnetwork.io, where you can get access to our brand new trading course, The Fundamentals of Futures Trading. You can also find access to our proprietary indicator package, as well as access to our private Discord community, where you can watch myself and the Trading Network team trade every single day, Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Thank you guys again for being a part of the Trading Network, and I will see you in the next video.